Hello and assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my video. And in today's video, I would like to present to you the informative speech which is based on the topic that were listed by my lecturer Teach. And I chose the topics about the causes of insomnia. First of all, my name is Ahmad Al-Kawzini bin Ismail from IC 2103B1, and I would like to thank my lecturer Tish for giving me the opportunity to talk about my informative speech, which is about the causes of insomnia. And the reason I chose this topic is because I think I have the experience. It is irreversible to me because sometimes I myself having a hard time to sleep, so it is relatable for me and I feel comfortable to talk about it. And I think my lecturer Tish himself also experienced it because lecturer, they have many causes that can lead them to insomnia. And for today, without further ado, I would like to present to you the causes of insomnia. Firstly, do you know what insomnia is? For you who don't know, insomnia is a kind of sleep disorder, which is this type of thing usually happen to 35% of the adults. But I'm not adults yet, I guess, but maybe I am the special case, the rare case, but people nowadays are different, but things can happen. So why insomnia can happen? First of all, because people having excessive daytime, because they spend a lot of time doing things like they doing work excessively without having any break and any rest, which can lead them to become stressed. And by having like this kind of stress, especially in works, it really makes people hard to sleep, because when you're doing your job all day excessively in the daylight in the morning, and when you want to get to sleep at night, it is hard to sleep, because from all the stress you get from doing your job, you're doing your work excessively, it kind of trapped inside your mind. And especially when the job that you do excessively in the morning is not finished, when you want to go sleep, you think about it. When you want to sleep, it suddenly came, like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. That's one of the causes. Plus, insomnia can also cause by having a mental disorder, such as depression, anxiety, and other type of mental disorder. This is because by having this type of mental disorder, as I mentioned, by having stresses, is quite a similar thing, because by having a mental disorder, your mind keeps working, your mind cannot rest. When you're having, like, for example, depression, your mind keeps thinking, why my life like this, why I'm sad, why I'm not good enough for other people, why I'm useless. Your mind keep thinking at night, and it's prevent you from getting any sleep. And from this insomnia thing, it can give negative effects to your life, because it can give you in the next day. You will become very, very sleepy. It can give sleepiness in the next day, and this can affect to your work. And when it affect to your work, you will become stressed again, and the cycle will remain. It goes on and on. So it is important to have a, to before we go to sleep, we do something to release our stress, such as drinking caffeine, drinking coffee, watching TV. Do something else that can release our stress, that can release ourselves, that can relax ourselves from any type of stress, any anger, that can relax our mind, so they can stop thinking, stop working for a moment, so we can sleep with ease. Because as well as it can cause sleepiness in the next day, it can also cause auto accident. Or this is especially when you driving, or this what people say micro sleep, which can cause accidents, which is very dangerous. So it is important for us to have a good sleep, to have to relax ourselves before we go to sleep. So the causes of insomnia, there are many causes of insomnia that can happen in our life. For example, stress and heavy mental disorder, and these two causes is really close to ourselves. So it is important for us to to prepare ourselves before sleep, which is by doing something that can release our stress, that can relax our mind, for us to having a good sleep, in order to cause any type of negative effects from the insomnia. So that's all from me. I would like to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to talk about this topic, and I would like to thank all of you for listening to my video from the beginning until the end. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum. Goodbye.